Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. You're back with me, and I'm glad you're here. We're kicking right back in again to Toehold on Eternity. I'm Hambbage. You're the audience, and I hope to show you how easy it is to get an Unbreaking 3 book at the beginning of this episode. I don't know if I'm going to be able to live up to that, but I'd love to do it. So we'll see. For anybody who's just joining us or hasn't been watching the last video, we wrapped up back at base. We have just harvested almost everything over. We just have a crate of potatoes left to pick up and run back over. And I think while we're here, um, as I'd mentioned, we're down to our last unassigned librarian. So since the potatoes won't completely fill us up, let's also run around and see our sheep. Um, Try to stock back up on wool. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know if we have much, if any, back at uh, the trading outpost, and it would be foolish not to have some more. What? Load the world already. Let's go. One. I'm gonna try not to fall asleep as I count sheep here. Two. There's one back over here. I saw you. There you are. No, there's two of you. Three. Oh, good. Four. The hardest sheep to get to are those with the best wool, right? Five. I think he only gave me a piece. Still think you should be able to shear llamas. Get an egg. There we go. Lost count. I don't remember how many sheep we're at. There's one over there. Again, no reason really not to deal with the colored sheep yet, other than inventory management. I don't have a ton of space in that kind of catch-all chest. Sure, in the extra storage we made in the base, we could just make one for wool and throw the like we have a. I know we have gray and black for sheep, in addition to these white ones, but certainly seen some brown around. All right, 22. That's 7 more beds. I'd really like to get 2 more pieces of wool. This 24 gets us 8. 8 is 2 more rows. Ouch. Big drop. Come here, sheep. Hey, where are you going? 25. Alright. That's done. And sun's getting low. That's perfect because now all we need to do is grab these potatoes, jump in the boat. If I can remember where I put them. And we'll keep just. Where's that partial one? Few there. hopefully that's all we need. If we have to go, well, I guess we'll start here on this night. Why not, right? I don't know. You know what? It must, right? If hang on a second. I know I haven't explained myself here. Well, whoa, that was slow. Um, time played, time since last death, time since last rest. So I think that stat will track from save to save. So, because I was going to say, oh, I don't know if it matters if we sleep. Now, it may reset that every time you launch the game. I don't know, but either way, we're not too worried about phantoms at this point. There's that. That. Now they're all sleeping. Let's. Oh, we did have some wall. And we're a little low on the. We may need to go get some spruce logs. But we can do the excavating here. And I think what I'm going to do is put a 3 wide pathway. Oh, between, just to keep it from getting too endless. The last, in the lodge version, we ended up kind of being stuck with long rows. And I really hadn't even built out a means to exit. Now, that will go there. Could really use some torches. Torch. Just set this up. Dump those because we can. Trade that for that. for... I do have to take this one. That's why that looked weird. Torch there. Oh, I may have sorely underestimated my need for beds on this expansion. Just now realizing. Oh, 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 oh. Not too terribly, but I was forgetting that we have the farmer section, and we'll need to fill that in with more librarians or others. See what they end up being. Alright, well, it makes for a productive evening, if nothing else. Get a little coal out of the deal, too. That will be... oops. That... torches to keep everything lit up here. Ooh, we may not have room for that. Let's do this side first. And now that will stay. Okay. Torches on all that. So this will be our hallway. As you can see, we're staged here for these jungle planks to go around. We can put the spruce up above. We'll have to carve out the floor to continue that, but all in all, pretty well managed. Let's try to sleep here before dawn. That's kind of the best way to do it. You get the work out of the nighttime and reset the phantom clock. Okay, now we'll leave that up. Certainly use that. I don't think there was any... Well, those two may be enough to trade. You're not even a farmer. You are, though. You're the farmer I needed to see. Call this guy Mr. Orida. There's that. Just, little bits and bobs. Okay, somebody else wants potatoes. I know you're out here somewhere. There you go. And on sale. Perfect. Okay. Rest of those go away. Just checking the inventory here. He's still set up. That's how optimistic I am. I'm bringing the sign. Hey, what do you think about the new roomy accommodations, huh? Got a hallway? Gonna get new neighbors unless you take care of business for us here. Come on. What are you doing now, dude? Hmm. We're gonna have to build them anyway. Oh, yeah, I should buy it before or anything. I don't care about the price there. We're not gonna need too many, but I want one for the hoe. Eventually we'll want one for, like shears and axe, that kind of stuff too, just to maximize all the various drops. So be it. What was the price there? 25. Ooh, wheat for Gene. 25, and he is paper as well. Well, I hope you're happy with yourself. Now, we didn't get the one we really wanted. You back there. I see you, creeper. See you creeping around my back door. Little outboard motor on the back of this thing. Pup, 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 pup. I don't know quite where those came from. We'll take them. Okay, so logs. We had like 13 extra wool. So I mean, obviously that'll be far enough to get us set up at least. Uh, is there anything else we may need? Wow. We're gonna have to do this stupid tree farm again. I can't believe how much wood that's taken. Okay, this is fortune. I can go down there with silk touch. That's good. Yeah, let's just go. Go, go, go. I think we can lay this in pretty... Oh, I don't want to get left short. In fact, there's a couple of things I don't want to get left short on. Now that I think about it. So, jungle, and jungle, and those. And we're off. So I think we haven't wasted too much time yet in this episode, right? 19 minutes. That's more than I thought. I guess the excavation takes some time. I think though we can set up those. What's going on, guys? Getting a little dampish. Nothing we need. I think we can get everything pretty well set up here pretty fast. Of course, we'll ensure that we don't, but... That's right, you guys rustle those pages. Make me think you're busy. These two... And... 3 of these. Get all those first. Alright, let's get to it. Sloppy down here. And then here, we actually are gonna do... Shouldn't matter a whole lot, but we'll just fill up this space. And we can actually do this. Leave those done. Alright, that's good. Now, floor. Oh, you know what I should have grabbed was more, some of the spare potatoes and carrots from the farms because we want these guys to go back into breeding mode now. Forgot about that. That was something. Real handy once you get modules going to be able to just do modular housing like this. Really speeds up the whole process. Oh, except for extra jumpy planks. Alright, now we're gonna go... Oh, we can go the full 5. This will likely bring down a whole bunch more gravel. Why don't I... Ooh. I was sitting here thinking, so often, right now it's hot again. Back over the weekend. I was like, oh yeah, it's just gonna stay, like maybe 90. And then as soon as all this smoke locked in, at the same time, I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, now every day is gonna be like 95. So enjoy that. Um, but oh no. Right. See this, we can just take everything down. Swap out these logs. I don't know why I'm fooling around with any of this at this point. Other than keeping the alignment set up, we know where everything needs to go. The question is, do we switch out? I think maybe we do. Just in their rooms and putting in a stone, at least for the... Oh, we've done all that. Yeah. Changing it up. It's how the originals get their flex. They have the side laid logs. Alright, let's go get the stone. Do we really have... Oh! Well, that makes me feel better about our lack of logs. I was like, are you kidding me? We really used up all that? We just had bunches of them laying here. Oh, man. There's that and that. What do we do? Put these on here. But we will have to make another full batch of gates. So those all get... Where's the light? I don't know why it was so short over there. Here, here. There, there. There and there. So much fun. Oh no, what did I do? Oh man. Got carried away. There, there. Those are done. One more here, right? Log, 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 log. Nope. Lights. I know. Shovel be handy there. Ceiling. Double there. Oh wait, no, nothing there. These get shaved out. These. Those. And here. Oh, I left, that's too bad. I'm gonna have to go up. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Well, they're up. It was nice and peaceful while it lasted. Okay. It's so stuck. Wow. Lots of cobble there. Garbage there. Those can sit there. I'll put the dirt away. Coal for days. Okay, we need a full set. And bonk. Almost. don't think we need these at all. I know, you're crazy cat. There. Did that one. Never thought I would be this far into that last diamond axe. I thought we would be long done. Okay, whole bunch of those set up. Now let's do these. Too far once again. I thought I hadn't done all this floor. Guess not. Really? You are such a remarkable pain sometimes. Blocks. Okay. Now, this definitely feels a little tedious to me doing all this extra last bit, but it's really important because we want to have everything staged to set in the slabs because we want to keep these guys all contained within. Now, I think I had done oak up in the lantern holes, right? Just to keep those kind of light. Definitely doesn't have to be too fastidious there. I don't have any anyway. Let's do that. Get ourselves a bunch of slabs. Oh, what is that? one room ready to fill. What? How did I? I didn't do any of these ceilings, did I? Oops. A little waste of wood there. At least these I filled out, even though I didn't make very good use of them. I think we're gonna be glad we grabbed what jungle wood we did. Out of there. And then we need... Ooh, what's those? This is the stuff that it's better to catch now than when it's too late and we have them all running around like mad. And missed that. Okay. I'm kind of amazed we got through all that. Think we're good there. I know we've got those jungle slabs, but we're more apt to use them. Let's do that. Where to go? Dun, 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 dun. Six is what we're looking at. Go ahead and make all those. I don't see. Oh, well, aside from not having enough room, I don't see any reason not to. Stop! That's enough, I think. If I can count. We'll put their beds. Oh, don't. No! Is all those done? Leave out the lecterns, I guess. Alright. Farmer, not a farmer. See, dude. Yep, sorry about that old bed switch. Good night. Not a farmer. Oh, now I need to open. Sorry. Here you go. Bed's waiting. We're open here. Oh, I know, it's harsh, man. Okay, he's in. Now... Okay. That will do us for the moment. What a disaster this is. That's what happens when you decide, oh yeah, we're almost done. It doesn't matter. We can just kind of wing it from here, and then you're not. It's not too bad. I think with that amount of time left, I shouldn't be able to sleep with that zombie right there. Don't need him scaring my librarians. Alright, we need a few more signs. All these. Swap that out. Hey, pal. How you doing? Come on. We don't have much time left, and we had to spend a lot of it on construction. What was it we ended up getting from that guy? Was that the Smite? Was that the last book we bought? I can't remember. Oh, I gotta get my new 36 for mending. I don't know if you understand quite how things work around here, pal. But... starting all over again with the fish, huh? It's just one particular title. It's like I need it from like interlibrary loan or something. Is that still a deal? Or now do they just like scan it and send the scan file? I remember back in the day, that was a deal. I was like, as far as I ever got with real research in college, I was like trying to do, I don't know, some papers or something like that. Had to, had to like go through our school library for oh, excuse me, um, for a book, or it wasn't even a book. It was some kind of like a referenced. It was like somebody's writings or journaling or something. Like back when people used to keep all their correspondence and their letters and all that kind of stuff. Somebody like that who had, passed away, and the family had been like, "What are we going to do with all this junk?" Well, somebody might care, and so it got filed in some local library somewhere. And I'm writing a paper, and back then the whole Boolean search was kind of a deal. It had kind of been new when I was in high school that, like, okay, yeah, your library has all the books listed, and you can do and or searches to limit or increase the deal. I'm sure college libraries and all that had had that far before the high schools had, so it had probably been around for quite a while at the college level by the time I got into searching that. But old card catalogs and stuff were not a deal. Although I did do some research at like these little libraries that historic sites had on-prem, and those were still all card catalog like I had in elementary school, where you had to flip through drawers of what are basically index cards. They were a little smaller and they were standardized, like everybody who remembers them knows. But you pulled out this drawer of cards and you flipped through, searching alphabetically, and you would find a card for a book that you wanted to match, and then it would have Dewey Decimal references to the stacks. And every library that I ever knew of used Dewey Decimal for all the indexing of all these books. So you could then go through and search. And I don't know if prior to that ISBN numbers, not ISDN lines or anything, but ISBN, I don't even know what it's called, International Searchable Book Number or something like that. But now, if you buy or go to a bookstore or a library or anything else and look in the front of the book, right, with the copyright and all that kind of stuff, there's an ISBN, and I think that is what ties into the computer library stuff. I don't know exactly. Not a librarian, and as the story may prove, and I did a lot of research back in the day, but never did any of that professionally or anything. But yeah, 18. I think I pay 30 for mine, but I only need it once. Um, so anyway, I found something for this paper that I had in some other library, and my the librarian, or student assistants or whatever at the school library that I was at are like, yeah, well, we can request that for you. We won't have it here, but you have to go. They'll send it to us. I'm like, okay, and they're like, it'll be 2 weeks or whatever. I'm like, 2 weeks? I'm not. I wasn't particularly back then the most proactive at like, oh, I've got a paper due at the end of the term. I should start gathering materials now. Now it was like, oh, yeah, I got a few weeks to do that. So it totally turned into this crunch time deal. And, by the time it actually got to my library and I had to go back in to get it and all that kind of stuff, I basically had the paper and the project done. And it just became I think I grabbed like one quote out of it or something like that just to pad the bibliography. Yeah, oh yeah, I totally use that. But it was a waste. But that was my taste to this whole. There are things that you can be connected to via libraries that are out there and are good sources that just can't be everywhere. There's no need, and for all I know, nobody else had been looking for whatever this was, so it probably never was any use. And it frankly it didn't end up being much use to me, even if I'd had it at the beginning. It wasn't. That's the problem with first-hand source stuff. Sometimes you can use it, sometimes you can't. That I really wouldn't have much at all, but it was it was an interesting experience. I'll say that, to go through the process and kind of find out how long it takes. Now, since that time, with like my local library, I've done book holds and things like that, where you basically get on a waiting list to read some new fiction or something like that that may be coming out, or a classic old book that you don't particularly want to buy and have, but you want to read it. And I still make use of libraries. I enjoy them. I think they're underutilized. But maybe that's just a sign of me getting a little older. Usually you see people with extra time on their hands in and amongst libraries. I actually for a while I tried through my local library to do a little like computer literacy volunteer work, where you'd go in and they'd have these little sign-ups, and seniors would come in and ask for guidance on computers. It was kind of cool, but uh, the program was a little flawed. You just basically get these people that are like, oh, I want to talk, and didn't didn't really know what they were trying to ask. Having worked in a lot of different IT support roles, I kind of know what I'm doing, and I kind of know how to get to a fixed problem. But those people were didn't really know what they were trying to ask. It was kind of like that. How would I find out about somebody on the internet that hosts this radio show or something? I was like, yes, search on them. Here's Google. Have fun. That kind of stuff. Uh, Sadly, didn't last as long as I would have liked, but still, I still like that idea. I love helping people, and especially when they are people like that probably don't have for. Oops, I'm sorry, buddy. You were just going to sleep. Now you won't. Now you won't get that. Go ahead and go to sleep. I don't know. We did. Try to sort that out. Let's check our time. 58. So that's about right. Let's park it here. We haven't had a picture of you in a while at all. There. We'll do our librarian. I guess he's not technically. He's like the library security guard. All right. Well, that's it for this episode. I was just stifling a hiccupy burp kind of thing there. Just thinking and checking the time. I think that may be it for today. Clearly, we want to get Unbreaking 3, but it does just become now a real, even more. I think all of today's episodes kind of fall into that grind. Like we've turned fields, we worked a little bit underground, we've done a little bit of combat and all that kind of stuff, but not very much. And basically just have to grind for levels, for emeralds, and endlessly flip those librarians to try to get them to offer us Unbreaking 3. That's bottom line. We want Unbreaking 3. We need it. It will then allow us to move into all the tools and everything else. We can start using up the levels we have. I'd like to get back up to or over 50, and spin all those out. But I think once we've gotten through all that, and that may work out to another day between all those various tasks, um, then I think before we then turn around and start doing darkroom spawner build project and all that kind of stuff, I think then we go hang out in the Nether, do some exploring there. We should be fully robust. I think we'll take the advice of viewers and just common sense, and maybe enchant up a piece of gold gear as well. I think we got some pants back there. Put some protection 4 on those, and I think they already have mending maybe, so an unbreaking and a prop 4, and wear those to keep the piglins at bay, and then do our best to explore around and stay safe. See if we can find a fortress and get all those goodies, and feed the XP and everything else from there. Should move along pretty quickly, but I think we still definitely want to build our darkroom and move into dragon and all that kind of stuff. But again, probably one more day of a few episodes to flip the librarians, get more emeralds, get XP, and lay on all our enchants, and then everything moves on from there. So if you've kind of been waiting and watching, if you catch this, now you kind of know the roadmap. Check in for the next couple. I really appreciate you guys just stopping by, even if you're not watching every minute. I get it. Grind's not for everybody, but some people absolutely love it. I certainly like watching a full playthrough and seeing every bit. So if you're enjoying, let me know. If there's anything you're interested in while we do these, let me know. I'd definitely be interested in filling that in. I want you guys to enjoy them as much as possible. But again, hopefully pretty quickly here we move on and get back out into the world, playing around, having fun, and giving you guys some content to watch and enjoy. But that's just going to do it for, I think, today. So unless I'm back much later this evening, have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Have a good break if you're watching these back to back to back to back to back. And we'll see you for the next one. See ya.